430 maestría elemental.
Guess it'll have to wait until we return. I also just remembered that I forgot to apply. I'll make a new blend. All right, it's about time to head out. As we go, the effects of try to conserve. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
One with nature.
It's nothing. A festive reprise. Time for a light show.
Solidify!
The wind knows me.
Stabilize!
One with nature.
Submit! Give up!
I will have order! Solidify!
Into the wind.
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are all... Ready yourselves.
Vamos a ver.
Well, since you asked so nicely. More companions! Hooray! All is accounted for. Let's move out.
Sure.
For justice. I won't hold you back. Much.
Negro podía meter la cola ahí como dentro. No continuaría más que suficiente.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Emerge. Right now. Emerge.
Me han ganas de sacar a Tignario a ver qué. Oh, Dios.
What is this?
Leyline energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it!
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in leyline energy, which may cause irreversible damage. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
Wait! You're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying! We can't leave you here!
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit...
You know where it is? Hey! Wait for us!
Okay.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful and watch your step.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Ted, what aren't you saying?
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. Almost forgot about you.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository. The file room will definitely give us...
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is.
Did you two
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too...
tape?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that... However...
Come on, let's watch.
Hold on. Let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there. Let's...
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else. I'll use inspiration when you can understand. It's fine.
Karkata is the and that researcher named
I remember now.
Junior Researcher?
Yeah?
Nothing.
He is.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while...
Look, a data's written.
That's quite the...
It's rare that you malfunction because of an operational error. Seems that making coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue? All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short-circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new... Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful. I'm glad. Aren't the bunch of the... Too bad it was just... Never mind. I should...
After Abatui left the act, I thought he was...
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad...
Following the serial number, the writing is sloppy. There's also an...
Maybe
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about in my recent when you're low on that is a... I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source, conducting research on mechanical life. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I'm not talking modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited Karkata. It is... This isn't... If I place another... Of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Strange. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let... Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor. So you... In the end, it's just like the Academia said. Mechanical... I'm sorry, Karkata. In the...
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Avatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously...
I'm on under...
Because Karkata structures perhaps only by building such a machine. But if he had slowed... Karkata can't speak.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. First, let's find the control unit for... More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze. Ha! Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The way ends here. Wanna try jumping down?
Stabilize!
Come on out. Right here. Emerge.
Adventure! Huh? No, my sword! Huh? Hup.
Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Ha! Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Hup.
Gather!
And drown! Let's nip that in the bud.
Right now. Emerge.
I'm going in! Let's light it up! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your fate.
Stabilize!
One with the forest.
Show them. Right now. Emerge.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the ley line extractor should also shut down. Without an external force damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly... Oh, but I bet you two are...
So, Karkata has been collecting parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Let them be alone for a while. The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen. The Traveler hasn't rested very well, right? Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
All right. Then let's go back to Catherine. Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
Is Karkata going to be sent back to the academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him... Alright then, we'll find... How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari.
Keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect, can be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Karkata?
I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
But Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies...
So that's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine, I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spantama. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest. All life brought forth in this world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.